All right, welcome back to the channel, and let's talk about this game today with the Mets and the Braves. The Braves gave up 10 runs. Okay, let's just be straight up. It's like it's a mixed bag for me in this game. I know we gave up 10 runs, but at the same time, we scored 9 runs. So it's like it's hard to be too upset. I mean, of course I'm upset because we lost to the Mets because the Mets are trash. But it's like the bats did very good, and that's one. If it wasn't for how trash the Braves were through June when it comes to the bats, then I'd have a different view. But since the Braves were so trash during the month of June with the bats, I'm like, we scored 9 runs. You know what I mean? We scored 9 runs, and I can't be too angry with the bats at all because we scored 9 runs. I can be a little upset that Martin Perez came out and gave up. He had a couple of bad innings. Let's just be honest. Let's look at it. Let's go ahead and look at it. So Martin Perez comes out and pitched 4.1 innings, and the reason why he didn't pitch 5 innings is because he got hit by a ball right in the fucking forearm, and we're like, once again, here we go with another pitcher that is injured. You know what I mean? We don't know. We don't know what the status is. We don't know if he's going to be out for a long period of time or whatever. But damn, can the Braves catch a break when it comes to pitching? I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous that our pitchers continue to have some type of problem. And I know he didn't pitch great today. I know Martin Perez did not pitch great today, but damn it, he was a solid guy. He really did put in some solid work for the Braves this year, and he won some games I was like, I didn't think he would win. So he's been pretty good this year. But damn, here we are again, another pitcher that could possibly be out for like a month or so, and we don't have a lot. We don't have a lot to deal with. What do we got? We got here now. Listen, I'm gonna say this. This opens the door for Didier Fuentes to come in the game. I'm ready to see Didier Fuentes start a game, and this could be his opportunity. I don't know. Let's just get into the stats, and let's go ahead and get this going. So Martin Perez comes in 4.1 innings. He gave up 6 hits, 4 runs. He walked 2 guys, and in that he pitched 77 pitches, and in all of those pitches, 1 strikeout. That's a good sign that you didn't pitch very good during the game, bro. But the Braves showed up. The bats showed up. And what's sad is, to me, like, Kenley comes in. Okay, Kenley comes in, takes over for Perez, finishes out the inning, 7 pitches. He got out of the inning. No runs were brought in after that. Then you had Young come in, and he pitched 1 inning. He got 1 hit off of him and 2 strikeouts. And then you had Dylan Dodd come in. Okay, Dylan Dodd come in and did great. You know what I mean? Dylan Dodd come in and pitched 1 inning and had 16 pitches, and 9 of those were strikes. I mean, got out of the inning, no earned runs, nothing to show for, no hits, no walks, no nothing. It was just beautiful. We were set up to win this game out of the bullpen. And then Carrasco decides to come into the game, which is another person. Listen, I can't be the only person on the internet that is confused why we actually signed Carrasco to anything at all. Because the guy, he hasn't been consistent. He actually has a lot of flaws in his pitching. I'm just let's look at it. So he had, in this game alone, 2 innings pitched. He gave up 5 hits, 5 earned runs. Come on, man. 2 walks, and in that entire time, he had 44 pitches in the game. 27 of those were strikes, and he only had 1 strikeout. I'm confused on why in the hell. Listen. I don't want to bash Walt Weiss. I don't want to go off too hard. But anytime we play the Mets or the Phillies, I'm more passionate about the game. Let's just be straight up. I'm more passionate. I'm like, shit, we got to win this game. You know what I mean? And we leave this joker in here for 2 innings, and he gave up 5 earned runs. Our bullpen is not... We literally could have went in our bullpen in this game and probably could have saved... Listen to me. We could have saved 2 runs. And we would have won this game 8-9. That's what's frustrating about this. But the Braves bats showed up, and stupid decisions with the management of this game cost us this game. I don't give a shit how you look at it. Anyway, this video is brought to you by Dr. Thunder, Walmart. I don't care how you look at this. We should have done better by bringing somebody in out of the bullpen to take over for Carrasco. And we could have won this game. Plain and simple. Tell me I'm wrong. Let's look at it. So in the first inning, they score 1 run. Right? In the first inning also, when the Braves come in, what do? They score 3 runs. And how did it go? Harris singled to center, Baldwin scored, and Albee scored. Dubon singled to center, Harris scored. 3-1. 3-1 at that point. And then Martin Perez continues to collapse in the second inning and gives up 4 runs. And the next thing you know, it's 5-3 right there. In the 9th inning, they come out and it's 6-3. Then 8-3. Then 10-3. Then the Braves come in the 9th. Now, in the midst of all of that scoring that went on in the 8th and 9th inning? In the 9th inning, I think it's bad management by Walt Weiss that he didn't change out the pitching and went into the bullpen a little harder here. And they ended up scoring so many runs that we couldn't recover from, even though the bats were killing it. 9th inning, Braves. Dubon scores. Smith to second on a pickoff error by pitcher. And then also in the 9th inning, Baldwin homered to left. Smith scored, Riley scored, and White scored. Grand slam by Baldwin. And here we are. The game at that point is 10-8. In the 9th inning, Harris reached on a infield single to first. Olsen scored. 10-9. If Walt Weiss would have taken a more aggressive approach with the bullpen in the 8th, 9th inning, the Braves could have won this game. We could have went up 3 games in this series, but instead now we're 2-1. A pattern has come through for me this year that Walt Weiss leaves the pitchers out there way too long. Way too long. You leave these pitchers out there way too long. What are we saving the bullpen for? I just don't get it, man. Great batting today by the Braves. Pitching was not very good. Of course, they gave up 10 runs. The bullpen, except for one person, pitched great. Absolutely phenomenal. But we end up losing to these trash ass Mets 10-9 in a game that if we would have just like taken the guy out when it was appropriate and put in somebody like, say, Didier Fuentes or somebody other than Carrasco, we could have won this game today. But instead, we decided to push him too far, and he gives up 5 runs. This game, to me, you can blame this entire game on Walt Weiss not making the decisions he's supposed to at the end of the game. So anyway, Braves lose the game. I mean, you could say what you want. I get passionate when we lose to like the Mets and the Phillies. Those are some sons of bitches I don't like, and we should beat these guys every time. And when you make dumbass decisions not to take somebody out of the game when they're struggling in the 9th inning, we lose games. So it is what it is. I appreciate you watching. The Braves are 52-36. They're still leading the division, but it's like a slim margin at this point. And dumbass coaching decisions, I don't know what to say other than that. To me, this game was Walt Weiss. We lost this game today. I mean, we can blame Martin Perez and we can blame whoever the hell we want to. But anytime, I'm going to say this again, anytime the Braves score 5 or more runs, they should win the game. And if they lose because of bad coaching, not wanting to take somebody out of the game when they need to, that's all on the coaching. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. Till next time, hopefully we go for a winning series tomorrow. Next time, see you.